Hello, my name is Alexio, and today we're going to be talking about NMIXX. NMIXX has made their first comeback this year with their fourth EP, Fe3O4 Forward, along with their newest title track, Know About Me. This mini-album marks the end of the Fe3O4 album trilogy, which started last year with Fe3O4 Break. Prior to the album's release, NMIXX released a pre-release single called High Horse, which mixes elements of hip-hop, jazz, and pop. High Horse is easily one of NMIXX's best songs, and I would go as far as to say that it's their best. It has this sense of maturity and sophistication that is really rare in K-pop. I love everything about this song. I love how the beat breaks up a little bit in between the verses and how it fully breaks down in the chorus. I love the piano in the back and I love the vocal direction. Kyunjin's pre-chorus, Jiwoo's raspy voice during the chorus, and Haewon's bridge are standout moments, but the whole track is just phenomenal from start to finish. And I want to give a big shout out to Abir, one of the writers who contributed to the song. Thanks for giving NMIXX their best song and for crafting such a beautiful track. But enough about High Horse, let's talk about the rest of the album. The title track, Know About Me, opens up with some spacey synths, and right off the bat, there's a sort of nostalgic quality to the song. And then you get to the verses, and then there's this pulsing synth bass that is present all throughout the song, which adds to the nostalgic feel. But the producers also make the song modern with a trap beat and some electronic/EDM effects and sounds. Unlike their last two title tracks, there isn't a beat switch or a change-up part, and the closest we get to a switch up is the breakdown before the final chorus. Overall, I thought the song was really strong as a title track, but I wish that it could have been a bit longer so that I could fully dive into it. I feel like because the song was so short that it didn't reach its full potential, but I'm fine with what we got anyway. Slingshot, the next track, is very experimental, and there's a lot going on within the production. The song doesn't have much of a structure. It's just a bunch of different musical sections crammed together into one song. There are parts that I like and that I did enjoy, but the overall track is really messy and confusing in my opinion. There's experimentation, and then there's throwing anything at the wall and hoping that it sticks, and this song feels like the latter. The next song, Golden Recipe, is more structured and is more digestible. Sonically, it sounds really similar to Got the Beats Step Back, which makes sense because it's produced by the same producer, Dem Joins, and the similarities between the two songs are kind of glaring. However, there are some differentiating factors, like the intensity of the vocals and the overall vibe of the song, and NMIXX effectively makes the track unique and they make it their own. Papillon or Papillon is my favorite B-side alongside High Horse. The production is great, it's a nice mix between hip-hop and R&B, and the vocal effects that were used really elevate the song. Ocean, the last track, is a slow pop song that has a calming effect. There are sounds of waves in the background, and the vocal effects that were used make some of the members sound like they're underwater. And with that last track, the album is done. Overall, I'd say that the album was good, the production was great, and I enjoyed this title track a lot more than See That on my initial listen. Visually, I loved how the creative team stayed consistent with the fantasy theme that they've established since debut. I love all the callbacks to their previous eras, and I like how they've built this visual identity that is all their own. The constant use of certain things like aquatic creatures, ships, maps, trinkets, and treasures is great branding, and it fits NMIXX really well. I would have loved to see more concept photos for this comeback because the one set of photos that we did get weren't enough. I wanted more, and usually we get more, but I guess this time around they blew the budget on the MV or something. I don't know. This was definitely Jiwoo's era, and I love how she's being utilized in these newer songs. NMIXX continues to be that group when it comes to vocals. All of the members have an insane amount of range, and I'm constantly in awe of how well everyone sings. And not enough people are talking about Seohyun's vocals. Her tone is just chef's kiss, and her deep voice amazes me every time. Those were my thoughts on NMIXX's Fe3O4 Forward. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and thanks for watching.